Hello children, how are you? Observe this figure. What is this? Yes, this is the picture of spectacles. Have you ever touched them? Have you observed the surface of those? How is it? Is it plain or curved? Yes, it is curved. Now observe this figure. What is this? A lemon in a glass of water. If you observe carefully, you may notice that the lemon appears bigger than its original size. Can you guess the reason? Observe this figure. Yes, this is the picture of microscope. You may see this in your science laboratory. We use microscope to see smaller objects. Can you guess the equipments used in the microscope? If you know the refraction nature of light, you will find answers to all these questions. Already you know about the reflection of light. Today we discuss about the refraction of light. So what is this refraction? We all know that light travels in a straight line. Observe this figure. Here light traveled in a straight line in air and water. But if you observe the edge between air and water, light did not travel in a straight line. Here it bent towards the normal. This phenomena is called as refraction. Observe these two figures. In first figure, when light traveling from air to water, it went towards the normal. In second figure, when light traveling from water to air, it went away from the normal. Already I said to you that speed of light changes to medium to medium. Here the dotted line is normal to the boundary. The speed of light in air is more than the speed of light in water. So air is called as optically rarer medium and water is called as optically denser medium. So now we can conclude that when light travels from rarer medium to denser medium, it bends towards the normal, and when light travels from denser medium to rarer medium, it bends away from the normal. When light travels from one medium to another medium, it changes its direction at the boundary of two media. It is called as refraction. Today we are going to learn about the refraction of light at curved surfaces in detail. A lens is a transparent material with curved surfaces. In this class, we learn refraction of light through lens. Types of lenses. See this figure. This is the figure of lens which has two spherical surfaces curved outside. This is called as biconvex lens. Next, observe this picture. It has two curved surfaces which are curved inside. It is called as biconcave lens. It is plano-convex lens. It has one plane surface and one curved outward surface. Now observe this picture and say the name of the lens. Yes, it is plano-concave lens. Next, observe this picture. Yes, it is concavo-convex lens. And say name of this lens. Yes, it is convexo-concave lens. Now we discuss the terminology of a biconvex lens. The center of the sphere, which contains the part of the curved surface, is called center of curvature. It is denoted by a letter C. If a lens contains two curved surfaces, then their centers of curvature are denoted by C1 and C2. The midpoint of a lens is called optic center of lens. It is denoted by a letter P. The line joining the points C1 and C2 is called principal axis. Parallel beam of light incident on a biconvex lens converges to a point on the principal axis. This point is called focal point. It is denoted by a letter F. The distance between optic center and focal point is the focal length of lens denoted by F. The distance between optic center and center of curvature of the lens is known as radius of curvature. Radial of curvature are represented by R1 and R2. If we put an object in front of a lens, the image position changes according to the object position. We can determine the image position according to the object's position by drawing ray diagrams. For drawing ray diagrams related to lenses, we represent biconvex lens with this symbol. Behavior of certain light rays when they are incident on a biconvex lens. Rules to draw ray diagrams for image formation by biconvex lens. Any ray passing through the principal axis is undeviated. Any ray passing through the optic center is undeviated. The rays passing parallel to the principal axis converge at the focus. The ray passing through the focus will take a path parallel to principal axis after refraction. Homework. What do you know about the terms given below related to biconvex lens? Optical center, center of curvature, focus, focal length, principal axis. Complete the following ray diagram. Thanks for watching.